I keep on dancing for time you gonna cry the trick right now. Shake it, baby. Come on and show me how you work. Now you're in motion. Now keep on and do the locomotion, yeah. Don't hurry me away. Shake it, yeah.
Oh, don't these magic moments come in a lot of different ways, and you never know what you're going to flow into as you go throughout your days. Curtis Lowe, indeed. Baby, the finest picker to ever sing the blues. Guitar man supreme. And nobody skins him like Leonard Skinner does. Here on the Coyote Medicine Show. Where else but on a trippin' Tuesday, don't you know? On the Hazy Radio Network. The rockin'est network you ever found. HazyRadio.com. Hey, Z, baby! We got it on. Babies, worldwide, too, whirling you around, man. Ooh, and with our wit and our charm, we turn it on, babies, and try to, get you to gentle up. And not put out that strong arm, but put out the strong heart. Ooh, yeah, babies. That's where we go in this medicine flow we call the love of life, don't you know? This magic moment and how. Here we are, dancing cheek to cheek, heart to heart, each and every one of us, babies, and we pull back just a little bit, going with that flow, look into one another's eyes and see the whole universe there, much to our surprise, but not to our chagrin. Oh no, babies, we love it when they all flow right on through, right along with me and you, the rest of us too, man. It's the dance of many lifetimes, the love supreme that's always been there and always will be, 'cause that's life, baby. And the dance within it and the heart on a Tuesday, which becomes one. Always. You see, it's the whole universe. Dancing inside of me, dancing inside of you, dancing inside of Curtis Lowe, too. That's what you see grinning up from that old sidewalk beside that hat full of cash and a worn-out old picking machine. Oh, darling, there's the divine in every face you see, but especially ones like that. Revelation, man, revealing truth. See, that's the magic moment. And that's when the attitude becomes even more of gratitude. And you can appreciate your roots back in this life. You can appreciate where you come from, no matter how rockin' it may have been. 'Cause wherever you are now, you carry that with you too, man. And babies, you're seeing a whole bunch of people through just by being true to yourself about what you see and what you be in this life as you go through it and get down to it. The reality of the gritty side, which, softens right up, man. It ain't sandpaper no more, brushing up our skin. It's a soft, svelte reality of rocking down, with the biggest heart we ever found. The one that creates, right there inside our soft, sweet little hide. Taking that magic rodeo ride we call life. Yes, indeedy, like that poor old cowboy from Southern Colorado that she's going to go away with someday. Oh, Judy, Judy, Judy Blue Eyes. She's sweet, isn't she, babies? Nobody can convey it like that. Oh, except maybe, you know who, man. And then there, Patsy, and babies, it's one heart singing to us, whether it's Curtis Lowe or Mother Mo or anybody in between. It's all the same song, singing itself in a gazillion different ways. Kind of reflecting back to us the magic in our life, the brilliance of our personal experience, created by the collective heart of all, and lived in through that collective heart. You see, we think we're choosing, we're winning, we're losing. What a misperception that is. But a lie we've bought and lived in, so it gives it some validity, now don't you see? But when you look into one another's eyes, and much to your surprise, or not surprise at all, you see that you're there with all, that every person living is rocking down with you in this moment of love, this moment of sharing, this moment of sweet poetry and motion. Two hearts dancing gliding together as one, bringing together the Mother Earth and the Sun and all the energies of love, which then what? Decompresses the heart and lets it come flowing into motion across the vast ocean of all of humanity. That's the magic moment we see happening right now. Being joined with our family in this dance, this beautiful, romantic dance of love and life. It might be the hawk and the sparrow, the eagle and the dove. It might be you and a little tadpole too. It could be anything you're rocking with. It's one heart. It's a living work of art. It's love in motion. All of it. Magic beyond belief, 'cause every experience, the wiggle of a tadpole tail, is the same, felt throughout the whole reality, baby. Seen, witnessed, appreciated. Now you see where the attitude of gratitude comes from? The ability to be a tadpole. You know, a little swimming fish that becomes an amphibious frog, man, and zaps the flies away, and the skeeters too, man. Now, how much better can a life be sitting on an old lily pad dreaming, man, you know? But it starts there with a little fluid motion, the flicker of your tail, the magic moment. When you become the tadpole, and first ease out of the egg, yeah, and find the lake of life living inside, a motion and an emotion that is you little tadpole. As you sit there looking down into that pond and see old Mama Frog grinning over there on a lily pad. She says, "We did something there, didn't we, Dad?" Oh, and blossoms grinning back to you from all around that little pond. Oh, baby, I think even the skeeters ain't after you no more. I think everything's flow in your way, 'cause Curtis Lowe sung you a song today in the form of Leonard Skinner, wouldn't you say? And maybe a little America and a little Bruce Hornsby and, you know, oh, goodness gracious, all of those great stars that are one in our heart. See, the tadpole could be the guitar man too, man. We're unified with that. The rhythm, the harmony of life, the love that expresses itself in the song of the heart. And becomes the creation as we dance this living work of art. That's what Trippin' Tuesday's all about. It's coming together, two at a time, in the way of the divine. Understanding then and see that inside of you is what's inside of me. Though different we may be externally in this visionary reality, this illusionary one too. Yeah, but baby, we learned how to have fun as a person. As a separate entity, affected by other entities we couldn't see. Oh, how could this be? Oh, baby. Now we see. Now we know. Now we understand the rhythm and the flow, the rock in the roll, the heart in it all, the heart behind it all. And that's why we can stay loving in every moment that we live. And that becomes that magic moment. It's always a dance. It's always a romance. Always. Whether you're shut off to it or flowing right into it, man. Doesn't matter. It's there, and that's what's real. And that's what you begin to feel as you allow yourself to awaken and arise from the sleepy death and see in her eyes or his eyes or in the frog's eyes the great surprise of the universe. And babies, all we did here was rehearse. Yeah, it's been an acting play. And baby's rehearsal, wouldn't you say? Now, we arise, a singular tribe, a singular heart, a singular vibe, a love alive in everything that be. Unified. The tiniest blade of grass is inside of you and the greatest expression of the stars across the sky. All of the glamorous life we're living, you and I, in this quiet sort of way. Came down a bunch, haven't we? Yes, in the last year or two, but babies, the party's still on inside. The thrill is just taking us for a real magic ride. I won't even call it on a carpet, man. You know, I would say we don't need that anymore. The softness of the universe just flows us along. as we begin to learn to move with the rhythm of the rock and roll. The divine harmony, compelled into being by the primal thing, man, the little tadpole in the pond, man, the bass tones of life. The love that keeps replicating itself again and again and again, and just can't stop it, and never will. Because love knows no limits, no boundaries, no particular place of being, except in everything, and appreciatively so. With the deepest feeling, we arise in the glow of life and live in the love that we are, and become a living rock star. Yes, indeedy. Oh, our band is the whole tribe. Our music is the whole vibe. The harmony of life, the symphony of which is heard night and day all across this earth. Why don't you turn off your motors and your fans, man, and the TV too, and step outside into the jungle of love, and realize it's wild in nature, but it's perfectly unified and synchronized in the singularity of our experience and this beautiful love and heart that we are. That's what makes each human being a rock star. The universe is waiting for these moments to begin, so it can come back to life within your very own presence and know the way of the flow of creation. Then embrace it and be it forevermore. The same way the Mother Love embraces us and brings us forward to be what we are. Shine bright, little movie star. Each one of us be. That's our reality. And the actor, the character behind the actor in the play is the one we seek after today, the one we arise inside. We're let go then of the facade and all the makeup we put on and the characteristics we adopted here. And we become pure, simple, like old Curtis Lowe, the divine one, helping us stay in that flow by singing that song so sincerely it brings tears that drop to the earth and nourish the reality. Oh, babies, joy in everything and everyone within, under, and around this great sun. The sun which joins with the mother as her lover, the great sun in the sky, the great sun inside. The great sun which is the gateway, the avenue to the parallel which is not so paralleled but united completely, as the illusion of separation resolves itself in the integration of the one simple heart in you, Curtis Lowe, and me too. What's that I see flying up above? Wow, I think it's that little white dove. It sure looks like an eagle too. Wow, how about that, eh? Oh, baby's letting go of that flight at night so we can be living in the bright daylight forevermore. What we've done in the darkness, we hide no more. We bring it in from the outside in, inside out, babies. That's where we begin. And the great within that we found dependence on yesterday. Oh yeah, we can depend on that heart to always help us live this life. The poetic way, the living work of art that we are, the dance of love, heart to heart, eye to eye, and eyes which see the entire universe dancing within and with you from everywhere. It's the largest gathering of persons and beings, energies and powers ever assembled in creation. Yet it is that very creation assembled as it be. It's just our eyes that open as our heart says, okay, let's see what this real world might be. That's how we dissolve away the illusion of hate, of separation that breeds the hate forward and creates the war and the brainwash and programming that goes with it, babies. It's the end of an old way, a dance in the dark that led us right back into the light, babies, and into free flight forevermore. We were born that way, don't you know? Just accept what you be inside then. That's what I be doing, and I see the love in every moment that I'm living. And I appreciate every breath that I'm given, everything that I see, everything that I experience, all the persons in my life, all that cause contention and all that brings resolution, etc. It's all here within me, loved in this moment of this day. Thanks for dancing with me here on the Coyote Medicine Show. Here in the morning, don't you know, on the Hazy Radio Network, Monday through Friday with Grandpa Coyote, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the noble dog of love, the whiny little weenie dog, the hound that will astound you just like old Curtis Lowe do too every now and then, man. Hey, remember the street buskers and the magic angels that live within those beautiful beings. Remember the experiences you've had with just a little bit of spontaneous music that seemed to come out of nowhere. And then you understand the magic everywhere and the life you're living. As the revelation given in the revealing way here in the age of truth, wouldn't you say? It's a Coyote way, each and every day, Monday through Friday. Be in tune, babies. Oh, and stay in tune, too. We got another 2-hour reflight coming up here. You never can get enough of Coyote Medicine. That's how we get it clear. Understand the joke, dear. You got it? Well, we'll have more tomorrow, babies. 7 a.m. in the Eastern Zone, 5 a.m. here in the mountains. That's -7 GMT. Get on your time converter, don't you see, and check it out. And be here quite naturally as we fly another 5 beautiful hours of free flight, babies. Oh, you got that right. That's a Wowzer Wednesday. Ought to be real good tomorrow. And stay tuned now for, a little re-empowerment, a little icing on the cake, man. Another 2 hours of Coyote Medicine flowing through me and you and my little doggy, too.
Fly, little white dove, fly, way up high. Spread your wings, sing out your cry. Cross the universal sky.